Greetings and salutations. Thank you for lending an ear to the Voice of the Times this Saturday, July 31, 2021. For today's editorial, Dumaguete should take the hint and drop reclamation plan. An unsolicited proposal to create a 174-hectare smart city from reclaimed land on Dumaguete City's waterfront has too many unanswered questions and has drawn such fierce and widespread opposition that it should be dropped. The proposal to the city by the Quezon City-based construction firm EM Cuerpo Incorporated was enthusiastically embraced by Dumaguete City Mayor Felipe Antonio Remollo, who prevailed upon the City Council to pass a resolution authorizing the mayor to sign a Memorandum of Understanding or MOU with a firm for development of the project. The proposed 23 billion peso mixed-use smart city would feature 5G connectivity, high-rise buildings, malls, wastewater treatment facilities, and other businesses, according to information from the city government. Mayor Remollo explained in a briefing that the project aims to uplift the lives of the people in Dumaguete, create more jobs, bring more investors in, and hopefully upgrade Dumaguete's status from currently being a third-class city. The mayor's announcement of the proposed project, however, sparked an explosion of opposition to it among the public, business groups, environmental advocates, and even some government agencies. Some of the more notable figures who have expressed opposition to the plan include national scientist Dr. Angel C. Alcala, a native of Dumaguete and a former secretary of the Department of Environment and Natural Resources, the current and former presidents of Dumaguete-based Silliman University and the Silliman University Alumni Association. The People's Development Council of Dumaguete City, a body created by a city ordinance to act as a partner to the city government on policy formulation, submitted a letter of opposition to the city council, calling for in-depth public consultations and greater transparency in the details of the proposed project. Earlier this week, the Negros Oriental Chamber of Commerce and Industry Incorporated passed a resolution asking the proponent of the reclamation project to answer the issues and concerns raised by many, including the submission of the firm's legal, technical, and financial capability pursuant to the guidelines of the National Economic Development Authority, the details of the proposed construction subcontract with Chinese firm Poly Changda, and the environmental and social impact of the project. In a statement issued a few days ago, environmental group Haribon Foundation called for the project to be reconsidered, as the proposed reclamation area would eliminate all 4 of the government-designated marine protected areas off Dumaguete. Citing numerous research sources, Haribon explained that the reclamation would cover 63% of the seagrass beds and 61% of the coral reefs in the city's waters. In a similar statement, the National Academy of Science and Technology, or NAST, also expressed grave concerns about the project, concluding, "The action to endorse and approve the contract for a project with potential significant environmental and socio-economic impacts would be rescinded until the exercise of transparent public views, consultations of all the areas that will be impacted by this project have been done with diligence, accountability, and good governance assured." We believe that the prescription of the NAST is exactly the correct one. The existing MOU between the city and the project proponent should be dropped, and the necessary comprehensive and detailed study and public consultations should be conducted before any decision to proceed is made. Projects that involve land reclamation are not automatically unwise or harmful, but it must be recognized that they have a very high potential for negative environmental, social, and economic impacts. Any such proposal must be closely examined, and the views of stakeholders that would be affected by it should be given priority in forming a decision. This process will take time, perhaps years, something that Dumaguete Mayor Remollo acknowledged in his statements earlier this week. If the necessity of thorough review and consultation is understood, then it naturally leads to the question of why the project, or at least the planning of it, was formalized by an MOU. We will not speculate on the answer to that question, but the MOU was clearly a mistake. At the very least, it was extremely premature. And that's the editorial for Saturday, July 31, 2021. For more news and information, get a copy of the Manila Times on print, subscribe to our digital edition, or log on to www.manilatimes.net. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, and listen to the Voice of the Times.